Thank you again for coming today. Today's event is about more than just books. It's about storytelling, which is an art and an essential element to the survival of a culture. And storytelling is more than just a form of entertainment. It's a mode of communication and a means of educating people about their history, traditions, culture, and identity. For that reason, the BEO has dedicated itself to the encouragement of Basque storytelling in its various forms, whether in books, films, pictures, performances, or interviews. As Basques in the Bay Area, we're incredibly fortunate because we come from a culture and an immediate community that's rich with storytellers. From the longtime members sitting downstairs talking over lunch on Sundays, to our exceptional choir and dancers who tell stories through the songs and dances they perform, to the photographers and authors that are in our midst, our local burschlaries who have this remarkable ability to tell impromptu stories in a poetic format, and to the everyday members of our community who over the last several years have shared their personal stories with us through pictures and articles, memorabilia, and interviews. But storytelling is just one part of the equation. The other part is the preservation of the stories and making them available to future generations, which is another endeavor to which the BEO is dedicated. In so doing, we followed the footsteps of a member of our community who in the early 80s had the insight to recognize the value and importance of preserving stories and the foresight to create an archive, a library, so that future generations could access those stories. That man was Minaberry. So when the BEO decided to revive and reopen the Basque Library, it was an obvious choice to dedicate it in his honor. Now I'm proud to introduce two people who will share some personal stories regarding Martin. That would be Francois Villareta and Martin's niece, Jenny Ursursa.